Hello, this is the Ocean Swagger. The ocean to most of you. The ocean's deep blue. Here we do the deepest of whoop. The ocean to most of you. The ocean's deep. Forgot to turn it down. I is so professional. Anyway, I'm here talking tonight about April preparedness. April gonna be wild, wild, wild. I'm gonna show up a new hat, I think. I got a new hat. Love my hats. And here we go. It's gonna be a wild life. So I'm going to be talking about that. We've got the pendulum fired up. Hey, Chloe. And I'm going to show you this to let people file in while they're figuring out I'm on. Let me find it here. Here it is. Hello. So, Lewis had a reindeer visit him in a dream. I wonder what the animal meaning of reindeer is. I know that they eat mushrooms. That's where the flying reindeer idea comes from, is that they eat magic mushrooms and they love them. That's how come reindeer can fly, is they eat mushrooms. So, I'm not sure what your message is, but hey, it's just a fun fact. The other thing that's interesting about reindeer is they actually can purr. I didn't know that until I saw a video where one had its head on this guy's lap and he was petting it and it was purring. So I don't know. You, you're a cat. Why aren't you showing yourself? You want to be alone? You want to be left alone? You're just too hot, aren't you? He's been, let me get this camera a little straighter. There you go. He has been eating like a horse. He has been eating like a horse. His perpate, I can't get enough in the bowl. If I'm not careful, I'm going to get it on his head. He's got his head in the bowl, right? Valentine's Day week. Valentine's Day was way back there. Okay. Come on, cowboy. People want to see you. He doesn't want to move out from in front of that fan. I think he's been growing his fur in like crazy too. So, hello, Peachy. He's here, but he's just not wanting to be up on the bed for whatever reason. He's just not coming up. He's liking it in front of the fan. So, anyway, I've got my pendulum, have pendulum will travel. We're going to talk a little bit about April. We'll talk more about April in April, but right now, we're going to talk about just basic April some April stuff. April Fool's Day. Everybody's looking forward to that, aren't they? Wait, not so much. April is pretty much turning over a new leaf. And that's the Fool card, actually. Going on a new adventure, that kind of thing. This April is going to be very different because we're in a new age. And so it's going to be new. So you're going to see some things you're going to see more things. We've already seen some things that have never been seen. You're going to see a whole lot more things that have never been seen. Okay. A whole lot more. And the Uncle Crow wants to see him. I thought you were Richard the Red. Anyway, yeah, spring is definitely rebirth, and and Scotty's birthday is April Fool's Day. Oh my God. Hello. Yep, the birds have been singing. That's true. The birds have been singing, and we've been hearing them. The energy lately, is it the weird energy? Is it going? Uh, well, actually, as far as I can tell, it's going to. We are coming out of Mercury retrograde, so that will help a little bit. Okay, and we are coming out of portal season. So I think we're maybe going to have a little bit of leveling out, but I don't know if it's going to be completely, because what I'm getting, the energy that I'm getting from April is, wow, that crazy stuff going to be happening. Like I said, stuff we've never seen, stuff that you're going to be going, don't that beat all? I mean, it's like they've known for a while that there was something under the pyramid, but now they're bringing it out finally. There's going to be a lot more stuff like that. There's going to be stuff that, oh, cowboy, I love you. You're not up here, and I still have your fur on my face, and it's itchy. Anyway, where is Scotty? I'm going to have to spank him. Oh, nightingales have arrived in the UK. Oh, how nice. Skylark. Oh, cool. I haven't seen many birds yet, but I have heard them, and that's good. Yeah, people have been acting out in weird ways, and this is absolutely true. And I'm sorry, that is not going to change for a while. It's going to be that way for a while. There's going to be some crazy excrement happening. So it's going to get even, I think, a little weirder, a notch weirder in some regards. I'm going to try and get this thing into its holder so that I don't have to hold it up so much. Let's see if I can get this thing in here. Oh, that helps. My arm was getting so tired. It's a kind of a heavy tablet. So, more protests. I'm seeing people protesting. I'm seeing more fires and more water events and earthquakes. Oh, yeah. How fun. Yeah, keep apprised of the weather. Just keep apprised of the weather. Some people are going to have it a lot worse than others. Some of us, almost nothing. I don't think we'll see much of it around here. We're not where we get a lot of earthquakes, and we're in a bogland, so we're not going to catch on fire very easy unless they really start skirting around. So I think I'm in a pretty safe location. However, if you're not, start thinking about where you might need to be. Your brother-in-law is going to make you start inventing new swear words. Oh, cool. What the frack is out of style? What the freak is the one I was using. Swear words. Yeah. Yes, we did. We had an albino buffalo born. And when the white buffalo is born, everybody gets all excited. Is it the times of the white buffalo prophecy? The white buffalo prophecy is the real beginning of the new age. And so to speak, to shorten it, the short form of that, you can read about the white buffalo prophecy. There's probably videos all over it. Maybe I should even make one. But yeah, we did have one born recently. And a lot of times they go through all 4 colors of the medicine wheel. So they start out white and then they get a little darker and go into kind of a reddish brown and then into a black. That's what the last one did. So I don't know if this one will. It's interesting though, every now and then. And it seems to be, I don't know, does it mark some kind of significant turning point? Well, yeah, last month we had a lot of significant turning points. We saw some things we never thought we'd see. And we're going to see more. They're inching up to disclosure. Okay, they're inching up to all kinds of disclosure. And I see that there is even a chance, there's a chance we get them admitting that there are things other than us intelligent here. I know. They shouldn't even be including us, really, but you know. Intelligent life, there is intelligent life here besides us. I think we're going to hear bits of that this month. Are they going to go all the way? Probably not. They're probably going to string it along a little longer. Right. That's the white buffalo calf woman prophecy, the white buffalo prophecy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, there are 8 white buffalo in Sioux Valley. And white buffalo can be found in the village of Kesta, New Mexico. Hey, there you go. We are in the age of white buffalo, I guess. It's rather unusual to have that many. I would think albino buffalo, but what do I know? So, is that building up? Is that building up to something? 8 white buffalo. Hmm. Yes. So basically, we've got big things coming. Big changes, big shifts. We're in 4, though. It's going to be a 4 months. So in month 4, we're going to see foundations put in place for further things to happen this year. 4 is like a foundation, a basis. Let me see if I can show you him. Let me show you. There he is. There's my blue leafy Crocs. There he is. Like a loaf. Why, he's upside down. Boy, look at those pecs. No, I'm kidding. Look at that 6-pack he's got. Okay. So there is the little cowboy. That's as close as he's going to get. Whoops. Oh dear. We've got to replace this. Put it in a better area here. Okay, now that I've completely screwed up everything, let me see if I can get the camera on me correctly again. Or maybe not. Oh well. Anyway. Hey. There we go. So there, you got to see him. Lucky you. Lucky you. Yeah, he's so happy. He's happy and very relaxed. And he has been eating. He has been eating. Oh, hey, is Dolly? Did Dolly come in? Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. She pays me for that. No, she doesn't pay. Hey, Dolly, when are you going to pay me for that intro? Yeah, he's lounging. He's a lounge cat. Are you he's not a lounge lizard. He's a lounging cat. Aren't you? Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. And you know it. Mom can't hardly be mad, but he's been eating perpate like there's no tomorrow. He's just, I don't hardly get it into the dish. He's sticking his head in there and almost getting it on his head, and then he asked me for more. He's finally asking for seconds on his perpate. So, and he is eating more of that than he's eating of his kibble, which is actually good. I like that. He's eating real meat. I just mix the ground chicken in with a little bit of his favorite food. Just a little bit, just enough to make it smell good. And he just tears into it. He glums it down. And he loves that it comes from the fridge. He loves fridge food. So obviously he's a little bit too warm. Oh, Louis Satchmo Armstrong. Hello, Dolly. Yeah, sum it up for me, will you? Another Lewis, right, Lewis? Not this Lewis. That Lewis is gone. But anyway, so I'm seeing it. It's going to be still, we're going to have a lot of weird stuff to deal with, but some of the energy is not going to be quite as crazy. Okay. Yet, it's like the intensity is slowly getting turned up. And we're kind of getting cooked. And I don't think it's in a bad way. It's going to change. What's going to happen is we're told it's going to alter our DNA and make us more able to live through what's coming next. So that'll be interesting, because when we get the closer we get and the more it amps up, the more we're going to have to be adaptable to that. So our bodies are going to be changing. And we've already seen some signs of that. And we've definitely felt it. So that's going to continue. Oh yeah, watch your fellow drivers. Watch out for the crazy folks out there too. I mean, there's still crazy folks with this very special kind of Donald dementia. Only now we've got a new category. It's what'll we call it, you guys? Shall we call it Musk derangement syndrome? People who are out to screw over Musk at any cost. There you go. Hey, Elderberry. Yeah, it continues to be. I think there continues to be weird weather events. Let me see if there's anything that swings particularly hard with the pendulum. Let's calibrate it, shall we? I've got the pendulum. We've been having so much fun with this. Let's get it fired up. Okay, you ready to go? Okay, fine. Cowboy's a cute little dog. No. Okay, it's right about that. Okay, and I am the ocean of the oceans, deep blue. Ah, yes, I am indeed. Okay. Um, okay, now whatever you've been hearing, we'll ask. So ask away. Ask questions if you want. Let's see. Are we going to get any alien disclosure in April of this year, which we're coming up on really quickly? Yes, we are. It's not going to be, I have a feeling it's not going to be the full enchilada, though. And it's continuing to swing. Yes, it's not going to be the full enchilada. But they are going to have to admit that there are other things here. Okay. And don't look for them to admit any more than they absolutely have to. Okay. So most of the people in our skies are actually coming from what we call inner Earth. Yep. 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 Most of them are not coming from outside. They're from right around here, right? It's an inside job. Wow. You know, I'm not surprised. There are people all over. If you go to any of the shows, like there's one I watch called James, JMEZ, James, and with a Z, and he shows a lot of this stuff, and people from all around the world are getting insane stuff. Oh, your fur. I love you, but your fur. You're such a furry guy. It's up my nose. I had to get the fur out of my nose. Anyway, yeah, Musk derangement syndrome. Are we going to see a lot more? I guess I got a feeling we are. Oh, we're going to see a lot more. Is it going to get bigger? It's going to get worse before it gets better. Is it going to get, okay, stop. Is it going to get better? Okay, I'm calling all my guides here. Watch this to make sure this is truthful. Because I don't want to say things out of turn here, but does it get better once people are starting to get prosecuted and sent to prison? Yes. So it kind of clears up after people realize they're going to prison. Oh, yes. They haven't much done that yet, but it's coming. So once they realize that, because it is illegal to do that kind of shit, I'm sorry, but folks, I'm not sorry. Is Trump part of a psyop? It's circling. Well, that either means rephrase or it's not a straightforward question. I mean, yeah, now it's really swinging. It's not as straightforward as that. Um, hmm. Okay, so what brings that on? Hi, Hook. Is Trump lying to us about what? I mean, he could be lying and telling the truth. People do that a lot. About which thing? Yeah, I guess it depends on what you consider a psyop. Okay, does Trump really want America to be great again? How's that? Yes, he really does. Okay. Does Elon want America to really be great again? Does he really want it to? Yes, he does. Well, at least we've got that much going for us. That doesn't, of course, mean there's veracity in everything they say. It just means that they really do want things to be better. Okay. Does Trump want a one world government? No. No, he does not. No, actually, you know what? If anything, he's been trying to decentralize things. Yes, and swinging, yes. He's for decentralization. He doesn't want things to be centralized. So I don't think he does. Huh. Um, no, what were they talking about? Our timeline was messed with again. Alien AI on 7/13/24. Oh, great. So back in July. Okay. By the way, aloha, my Deepu Ohana. Love you. Oh, now what? Now you're ready to come up finally? You finally ready to come up? Come on. Or do you want to come over here? You want to come here? Come there. Come on. Come on. You can get up there. What do you want, baby? Meow. Okay. Whatever you say, pal. Who knows? He's a cat. Come on. Come on. He doesn't see very well, I'm pretty sure. Come on. You can do it. There you go. There you go. There's Mr. Wonderful. And he's showing off the fact that he's got no tail. Wait. Oh, dear. No. If I show him, it's going to dislodge the camera. So, hang on. Can we get this to work? Not easily. Okay. Mr. Mew Cake is there. Trust me. He's right here. I can't do much with the camera, sorry. But here he is. Let me see if there's any way I can show off Mr. Beautiful, Mr. Handsome, Mr. Wonderful. Come here. Oh, we're complaining. Here he is. He doesn't like being held very much. Okay, I'll let you down. I'll let you down. He doesn't like being held. He likes being petted. But he doesn't like being held. You heard him complain. He just wants to be admired and petted. He will let me pick him up sometimes, but when he doesn't want to, he sure doesn't want to. So he doesn't want to today. So anyway, we've got the camera boom in a different place than usual. Yeah, Mr. Meow. Okay, I will pet your belly. That's the tax I must pay, is I have to pet his belly in order for him to not bug me while I do the show. That's my little kitten. That's my little kitty love. We're in alternate reality. Oh yeah, we have been. Hey, Woo Riders, how you doing? Yeah. Now, who is saying this, Hook? That that this happened? That the shift happened? Time shift happened. Then Greenland. He wants to make sure the fishing rights are fair and healthy. Well, yeah. I mean, there's some stuff going on with the ice caps melting. And there's some stuff going on with Greenland. What the hell am I saying? Greenyard. Something is going on. Oh, your Bella died on that day. Oh, it's the day your kitty passed. Oh dear. Yeah, he's a Manx. He's a Manx kitty. He's got no tail. Have I thought of getting another cat friend? You know what? At this point, no, because I'm not sure. He's kind of an older guy. I'm not sure how he'd take it. He's just now getting real relaxed to the fact that he's got a home. And he kind of likes ruling the roost. But if it comes up that I get a ping that he's needs a friend, or that if I get a ping that he's getting ready to pass, I might get another kitty, because I don't want to be without a kitty again. This X corporation is scary. Yeah. What we really should ask is, I guess we got to ask about Elon. Yeah. That's the pendulum. Okay, well, I can't watch it right now. I'm doing a show. But I've got that saved now. Thoughts on the leaked CIA documents on the 1980s remote viewing program for the Ark of the Covenant. Okay. Let's find out what the pendulum says. Is Cowboy a cute kitty? Okay, so it seems to be working. Okay. Is the Ark of the Covenant really under there? Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm getting something. Is there more than one Ark of the Covenant? Yes. Okay, something is saying there's more than one Ark of the Covenant. One of them is down there. Are they like scattered all over the place? Yes. How many of them? See if I can get it. It's kind of coming like 4 or 5, maybe. Okay, so this begs the question. The Ark of the Covenant is a device or machine, not so much of a holy. There was more than one manufactured. It was manufactured. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And it was for offense and defense and communication, obviously, but also offense and defense. Does it have AI guarding it? It has AI guarding it. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. That is why they don't want it to be known. They don't want it to be known because it's irrefutable. If people get a grasp of what the Ark of the Covenant actually is, it's over for religion. It's over. Interesting. Hmm. You stopped having deja vus because you're in a different timeline? I. Oh, how are the fish? Do I still have them? No, the fish are gone. That's too bad. The last one passed on a little bit ago, and I didn't get more because it was just I had too much that I was doing, and I thought I got other things I got to be putting my time on. And rather than start a new round of dealing with fish, I'm just going to let that go and I've been getting very creative. little bit of relief about Trump is he's not the villain that some people are trying to make him out. Okay. So Trump's got good intentions, I think. Yes, he does. He actually has good intentions, but the road to hell sometimes is paved with good intentions. The really big thing that concerns me. Okay, before we leave the AI, oh dear. What are people going to do when they find out that they belong to a cargo cult? Deep Woo. I mean, Woo Rider. Dear Woo, other Woo, Woo Riders. Um, that's a problem for some people. Hi, Mary. How you doing? I'm afraid the cowboy may eat the fish. Maybe. I don't know. No, they don't really live very long. Betas only live about 3 years, which is about how old they were. So betas don't really live that long. And he would not leave their water alone. Cowboy would not, he would find some way to get in there and drink their water. And fish kind of need water to live. Oh, he trolled the media on the third term. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, well, goldfish are carps, and if you had a 13-year gold, yeah, they can live quite a bit longer, actually, and they keep getting bigger too. Whereas betta fish grow to a certain size and just stay that way, and that's it. Some things are like, they say the tall whites are like that, though. They just keep getting bigger until their heart is too small. Their heart doesn't grow, and eventually their heart's too small and they die that way. Timu. Lee. They're great. Yeah, mine too. Yeah. So, okay, is Trump getting help from off-worlders? Yes. Oh, yes, he is. So he knows about the off-worlders. Okay, stop. He knows about the inner earth. He does. I thought so. I thought so. Because he said some stuff from time to time that really made me wonder. Of course, he can't tell you. So he cannot yet tell us for some kind of reason. They're afraid of, yeah, they're afraid of what it would do. Yeah, betas are beautiful, really. Okay. Uh, is Melania Trump? Okay, stop. Is Melania Trump Pleiadian? Oh, I knew it. Yeah. Is she hybrid? Yeah. She looks it. She's a Pleiadian hybrid. Is Trump getting help by the Galactic Federation of Light? Yes. Off-worlders. Okay, stop. Off-worlders manipulate our timelines. It's circling. Either the question is not phrased right or it's a toss-up. Like sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Okay. So let's see. What's the real question here? What's a real question that we can really get an answer for? Our timeline has been messed with by off-worlders. Absolutely. Absolutely has. Is that going to continue? We don't know yet. It's still in the works. Still in the works. Okay. Has it been messed with by intraterrestrials? Yes, it's been messed with by intraterrestrials too. Have people, I'm just kidding, you know what? There are people who can do this. There are people who can mess with the timeline. Yes. It's been messed with by pretty much everybody. Yeah. Yep. I'm getting that it's being messed with by everybody, even us. Okay. Here's what it is. I told you before, we're not in the same reality. We just think we are. Okay. But we have a lot to do with making our reality. Matter of fact, everything to do, but it's based on a lot of the stuff that we've learned from before in other lives and blah, 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 blah. We've discussed all that before. So we have actually also, yeah, I'm getting a nod on that. Yeah, we've affected timelines. Well, I know we have because I've been told we have, that we've managed to jump timelines, both individually and collectively. So yeah, we jumped another timeline and actually jumped another one just recently. So we're over in a slightly different place than we were before eclipse season started. Okay. Mm. Are Trump and Musk demigods? Well, it's sort of weekly spinning. It's like, what? Maybe, okay. Trump and Musk, are they also, yeah, hybrids. Yeah. Which is the same, it's more accurate. They're both hybrids. Okay. Okay. Lewis wants to know if Donald is Syrian. It's spinning. I guess he's not exactly Syrian. I'm getting Lyran, though. I am getting Lyran. I'm getting Lyran very much. He's an amalgamation of things like many of us are. And I'm getting it. Yeah, it's swinging very hard. Lyran. He's also Lyran. Okay. Lyran and something else, maybe Andromedan. Because I've got some Andromedan. Okay. Yeah, our frequencies manifest our reality, and don't you forget it. We skip over timelines fairly regularly. And that's what I was seeing after I died. When things would change, and for everybody else, they were the same. But for me, the timeline had changed. I could notice it. When you get to a certain point, you notice when the timeline changes. When you get to a certain frequency. Okay, I got to rest my arm a little bit so I can hold it still. Yeah. The eclipse, yes. The raising our frequency. The more we raise our frequency, the more we have control of these things. And the less time we spend feeling like we're at the mercy of somebody else. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, they're mostly, a lot of times they end up leaders. Lyrans are often leaders, it's true. They have a tendency. Yeah, and I kind of get a lion-like vibe from him. I really do. Although he is not a Leo. I get a lion vibe. Maybe, I don't know. Does anybody know about his chart? Maybe it's an ascendant or something. I'll have to take a look into his chart a little bit more. Because it could be that he has a Leo strongly in his chart, but actually I'm getting Lyran. The Lyrans have been coming in really strong lately. They've been just all over it lately. Okay. So now the Council of Nine, I am tied in with them. And I used to get messages from them that were very impressive. The Council of Nine were answering everything I asked them in exactly 9 words. Very impressive. And they act as one body, and they each add a word. Each of them contributes a word. So I'm told. And it always is very deep. One of the things that I do remember that I asked them is because people were talking about souls being destroyed and burning forever and whatever. And I said, can a soul really be destroyed? And they said in exactly 9 words, let's see if I can get it right, because I counted, originally it was 9 words. It was, that which was never created can never be destroyed. Yep. And when I think of how deep that is, that's pretty deep. They answered everything like that. 9 words, very, very deep. Quite amazing. Obviously, a different intelligence than we have. My experience of them is when they communicate, it's special. Are they still with me? The Council of Nine still with me, translating, transmitting rather. Yeah, they're still here. Okay. So they're giving me some of this info. What they were doing before with the 9 words was right to impress me that it was a real thing. Um, oh, really? All of a sudden, a bunch of drones came out of nowhere. Ooh, Hook. Yeah. I got a funny feeling. See, I feel like, and I have been feeling, we've been fighting a war. That there are still a few entities that are putting up a fight. And so the drones are both positive and negative ones there. Okay, let me see if that's right. Have we been in a war, undeclared war all this time? Yes, we have. Okay, so the drones there are evil and good ones both. Okay. Okay. Do we have any dangerous ships in our skies right now? Any that are dangerous to us, to the planet, to humans? Oh, fuck yeah, we do. Don't let anybody shine you on that we don't. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we do. So if Elena Denon tries to tell you that everybody's gone, I'm sorry, but she's full of it. Okay. Mhm. Okay. I'm sorry, Elena. Maybe there are no more for you. Maybe it's just you. The rest of us, there's definitely some baddies in our skies. All right. Yeah. We are being protected, though. Yeah. Well, sometimes to some extent. Okay. Oh, dear. Is that what the firestorms and the blah, 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 all of the weird stuff is? Weather manipulation and crap. Yep. Okay. So the Lyran War is over. The Lyran Orion War is over. But we've still got some hangers on in our skies. Is that correct? Oh, you're so cute. You are. You're adorable. I wish you could see him, but he's at an angle you can't. Um, okay, so the Lyran Orion War is over, right? But we still have some hangers on from that, remnants from that, trying to cause trouble. Yes. Yes, we still have them. Mhm. Mm. Yeah, and let's see. Are these drones controlled by humans? Yes. Are some of the drones alien controlled? It's circling. Okay, so the drones are pretty much all humans. Yeah, they're all humans doing. Is there a plan? Are they hiding? Okay. Are they hiding planet Nibiru from us? It's circling, so that's not quite the right question. Okay, how could we rephrase that? I don't know how to rephrase that. Maybe we'll think of how to rephrase that. Is it true that different species of aliens are in the oceans? Oh yeah, it's already swinging and I'm even just reading it. Yeah. Yeah, they sure are. And I actually have drawn a picture. When I was asked about this one time, I got a picture in my head and I drew it. And somewhere I do have a picture of what some of them look like. They were kind of just staring at me and maybe they were smiling. I don't know. I don't know what to smell. They had 3 fingers. Kind of look like claws. Um, what purpose? Okay. Um, okay, let's see. Another planetary system. Are they hiding another planetary system than the one we're used to talking about? It's circling. That's still not quite the right question. All right, there's something about this that's just we're not getting. We're not getting it. We don't get it. Let's see if I can tune into what we're not getting about the situation. What are we not getting? Is this an interdimensional thing? Is this more of an interdimensional? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it's more of an interdimensional thing. So we will be able to see these things when we're in the right frequency to do so. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So yeah, that's what I'm hearing. How far away is planet Nibiru? I don't know. My head just pretty much exploded when you said that. Uh, that doesn't translate somehow. How far away? Because it's in frequency, not in light years. Yes, you're thinking in different terms than what you need to. They're not far away in light years. It is a frequency shift that's required. Okay, and I think I'm pretty tuned in because stuff is just coming into my head. So answers are just coming into my head. So, and I have my guides with me here. So, um, right. Yeah, it's a dimensional thing. This is not proximity the way that you see it, the way that you perceive it. And I'm getting that proximity wise. Okay, you know what they say, all time is now and all space is here. So everything's here, right now. Everything. That's why you can't get, it's very hard to get reliable timing information, is because we see time incorrectly. We do not see time correctly as it is. We see it as linear, and time is not linear. Not at all. We just see it that way. Okay, we just string together events. Our minds make it look cohesive. I've talked about this before. Our minds make it look cohesive, like we're all in the same timeline. But nothing could be further than from the truth. My hair is really bothering me tonight again. I don't know what's wrong with it. Just kind of feeling like it's just bothering me. Anyway, your dad's death day is coming up. Oh, 4-4. Wow, what a day. You dreamt the entire thing before it happened several times. See, I dream my own death more than once. That's because it exists. So as long as you were on that timeline, that existed on that timeline. I dreamt my own death the first time when I was in the car crash. And then there have been other times when I dreamt about. I avoided the situation, managed to avoid dying. So, that's, if you get those premonitions, you might want to listen, unless you want to go, unless it's, you're thinking, yeah, I'll just go. Mm. You were carjacked. You were stopped having deja vus. Okay, Hook. And you were carjacked. Mm. Ah, I want to yawn, but I don't want to yawn. Um, Okay, I'm going to take a break. In a Dream, October 1st. Oh, well, you really want to be careful then. If you had that dream, and your dreams are usually right, then you better be careful. Um, well, I'm going to talk about something lighter just for a moment here. I have managed to make, and I have just decanted them, 3 excellent wines. 3 excellent wines. I got more than 1 bottle from a couple of the batches. One batch is wild grapes. One batch is a mixture of wild and Concord. And one batch is ginger mead. And upon tasting all 3 of them, I've got one semi-dry. It's not bitter or anything. It's just not sweet, but it's tasty. Slightly acidic. I think it would, if I would have let it go a little longer, it would have quickly gone into vinegar. But it still tastes very tasty. I've got one that's semi-sweet, and that is the Concord. Now, those two have wild grapes, which are very good for you, and they boost your immune system. So I have superpowered basically disease resistance in those because they're fermented. So it's really a lot of distilled essence of good stuff. The alcohol content, I have no way of knowing. I don't have any way to test that, but it's fairly high. What will lower your frequency, hon? What will lower your frequency? Yes, Kitty, it probably will come in like a lion or a lyran. Well, it's nice seeing you, Kitty. Come back when you have a chance. But it is past the bedtimes for me too. I don't want to be on real long tonight. I only want to be on a couple hours. I'm only going to promise a couple hours. So what'll lower your frequency? So anyway, I tasted all 3 of these, and I tasted the ginger mead. Oh my goodness, it's magic. It's absolutely magical. It's very delicious, but it's very magical. And just from having a little taste of each, I was pain-free all night. So they must have pretty decent alcohol, but I think they've got other restorative properties. So, and they're very tasty. So I am a really good vintner as well as good cook. So I am going to have a little bit of that with dinner every night. Every day I'm going to have a little bit of wine, my own wine. And it won't really hurt. If you're eating it with food, you're going to be fine. It isn't going to hurt you. Okay, let's see, Lewis. And I'm getting yes, it is. It's one of your guides. Let's see what the pendulum says. Is the reindeer a positive spirit guide? Yes. You are supposed to. I'm getting, you need to do some research on reindeer and the country they come from and all that. You need to look into reindeer and understand reindeer, and it will give you some kind of important information. Okay, I know that they're very unique creatures. So, meow. See, Cowboy agrees. They're very unique. Okay. Okay, here's something I want to ask. Is Janine right and everything is all a theater? It's spinning. She's not exactly right. It's like that, but not quite. So what is it really? Yeah, it's swinging like nobody's business. Circle in a circle. Okay, so there's something that's not quite right about the way she's looking at it. Um, is it that some of it is indeed theater? That there is quite a lot of theater? Yes, there is a lot. But some of it is quite real. Yes. Let's just ask. Trump has doubles. We don't see Trump much. We don't really see him much, if at all. Yeah, Trump has doubles. Of course he does. Mm-hmm. He has more than one. Yes, he does. And we don't see Trump much. No, you know what? He's at one of his nice places, hanging out, enjoying. Now he said it one of his doubles did. I don't have to be doing this, you know. I could be at one of my nice places enjoying myself. A lot of times that's what he's doing. What you're seeing, is that what he's doing? Is he just enjoying himself? Well, somewhat. Okay, but he's also working. So he is actually, yeah, he is actually working. He's not pulling a Biden and being an absentee president. Okay, that's good to know. So he's not just kicking back, he's working behind the scenes, letting his doubles go out and take a chance on what the crowd does. I think I would do the same thing. That makes sense. Oh dear. Yeah, tell them don't do that. Is that what they're called? Does Louis Ta have a connection to the Sami people somehow? Yes. You've lived in that part of the world before. You've had a life in that part of the world. There are going to be some things that are going to be really familiar to you. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's ask it this way. Does the United States of America still exist in 2030 on this current timeline? Yes, it still does. Okay, that's good. That's good, I guess. Yeah, I guess you had a Scandinavian past life. Okay, there you go. Well, Lewis, You'd be surprised what I guess I was Mayan at some point. Don't ask me how that happened. Mhm. Okay, now here's the big one. There is a really big thing coming up here in April, and we need to talk about this. And we need to put our good thoughts toward this and hold it in the light seriously. Because there is coming a date, and I believe it's the 12th, something like that, when it is a very, very bad day for Trump astrologically. And if he is going to be shuffled off this earth, it would be right around that time, in April. And it's also, there's some very bad aspects with Mars and Pluto. So the astrologers are expecting something shocking and warlike, but they're not sure how that's going to play out or who exactly is involved yet. But we are the nation and Donald. Okay. Is Donald going to have another brush with? Is there a chance of him having another brush with death? Yes. Will it succeed? Oh, it shifted to no. Good. It will not succeed. Okay. But there will be another attempt on his life. Yes, there will. So here we go again, but it will be one of his doubles it'll be one of his doubles that'll be out and about at the time. So they can spin it however they want to. Okay. The Luxor in Vegas. Mhm. Okay, so yeah, if it is attempted, it will be attempted on it'll end up being one of his doubles. But, okay, will it look like he died? No, but it'll look like he almost died again. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. There you go, Lewis. Mm. Yeah, that's how it's going to go, folks. There's going to be another life attempt on his life. Is the double going to, yes, be ended? Unfortunately, there's a good chance, yes, that the double will be the one who dies. Will they play it off like he actually died? No. Okay, so they'll play it off like he has some kind of miraculous recovery from whatever it is. Okay. In the current timeline. Mm-hmm. Okay. So basically, we do have an assassination attempt. It'll be kind of unfortunately, the double will probably pass on. He will lose one of his doubles. That's probably the theater she keeps getting. Yes. We haven't seen much of actual Trump. Well, we know very much about this assassination attempt. No. We're not going to know the truth about it at all. Okay, will we know anything at all that it even ever happened? Yeah. We'll probably hear about it, but we won't know the truth. Okay, we won't be told the truth about it. Okay, let's put it this way. They're going to tell us the truth about it? No. In the current timeline. Now remember, this is the current timeline. We can change things. It's obvious Trump's being protected by off-worlders. Yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. That's for sure he is. Yeah, it's really swinging. Sorry, you can't see it very well. I'll try and hold it up here, but it makes my arm hurt. Anything else that we're trying to run down here? Okay. There any, okay, what? What, kitten? What are you having fits about? Hmm? Ow. Meow. What, your belly wasn't getting rubbed enough? Mommy was too busy with the pendulum to rub your belly and you're mad now. You come up here, take all the trouble to come up here, and you don't get your belly rubbed enough. That's right. Mommy is being mean. Not rubbing your belly enough. Okay, go on. Go on. Little sweet cake. Go on. You can get down. Okay. What a little prima donna do I have. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's an hour and a half. And I am kind of tired today. We did go, I will tell you a little bit about where I went for the weekend. I did manage to get out for the weekend a little bit. And I got to see Oddmall a little bit, which is great. It's an art show. I was wearing one of the t-shirts that I designed. I am thinking of having a weekend sale on this channel if you want to come to it. Or maybe not the weekend. Maybe we'll do it Wednesday. I don't know. Or something. But soon. And I'll have some things. Yeah, not right away. Yeah, we'll get out of Mercury retrograde first before we do that. And then if you have something that you make to sell, we'll have, you know what? I might call it a psychic fair. If you have something, because, they did that on Lucid's channel. They had people taking turns selling stuff, showing stuff off and selling stuff. They had like a panel and they took turns showing their stuff off and selling it. So we may have something like that coming up. I'm almost thinking that might be better on Frugal B1TCH's channel. I really want to get started again with Frugal B1TCH because I have a feeling she has a lot of things that need to be said that are not of this kind of thing. They're just practical stuff. That would be her channel. I'd channel my inner Southern woman on that channel. I've decided I'm going to let my inner Southern woman do her thing with the cooking and the different stuff. So we'll put together something like that. Is there anything else? There's nothing really a hot topic that's coming up right now. Might be something Wednesday. So well, good for you. And they had sea moss and they had crystals. Well, that's nice. Yeah, Jason is really getting into the crystals and he's started to wrap his own stones now. He got so bored when he didn't have his car that he actually buckled down and got some work done on his projects, which seems to be the only way it happens with him. The only way he gets anything done like that is when he's at home and stuck at home and he's so bored that he can't do anything else and then he does something creative. Sounds like you're having fun. We're going to be having the farmers market move back down to Water Street. And when we do, I'm going to start going there again. By the way, I'm going to grow some of my own shrooms. I'm going to get myself, you can get kits to grow shrooms, both kinds of shrooms, both the functional shrooms and the magic mushrooms. I am told magic mushrooms, you can order them now. They are legal to order, the spores, and they're very easy to grow. Mushrooms are very easy to grow. So, you know what? It's very weird. Oh, me too. I'm going to get a shroom kit. The first one I'm going to get is going to be the lion's mane functional, because I really love the lion's mane mushrooms. I got a mushroom from somebody at the farmer's market, a great big lion's mane. Wow, was that good? It was really good. And I could feel the difference. Mm. But imagine having magic mushrooms growing. Oh boy, this should be interesting. I'm going to have to read about it though. I don't want to poison myself. Mm. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to get that may be an adventure we go on together. Yeah, we grow shrooms together. hmm So I'm going to I'm going to see how it is growing shrooms. I hear it's really easy, really, really easy. And let's see, what else? I might get, you can also get a weed kit with the soil and everything to grow sativa or indica. You can even pick what kind you want to grow. So you can get a little seed starter kit and grow it indoors. This is going to be interesting. I think I'm going to try it. And of course, my friend Chris down there at Midnight Oasis has some of the best stuff and some of the best prices on stuff. And actually, there was a dealer at Odd Mall that he deals in edibles, consumables, as well as the flour. And he gave me a really good deal on THC soda, which helped me. But I wasn't feeling that. I mean, I was really having trouble with the heat and everything, and I was having trouble with pain. And I got a hold of one of those, and man, I was feeling better in no time. So he gave me a really good deal on some THC soda, which is my latest foray into. It's like 10 milligrams each. That's pretty good stuff. If you get a chance to try it, you might want to try it. There's different brands. Cool. I can't put them outside, unfortunately. It's going to have to be an indoor plant. And for that, I'm going to have to do some research. So, yeah, you know, let's get to it. There's nothing like homegrown. Making my own wine, making my own mead. And it's made with a very high frequency, which I think is the problem, because they called alcohol spirits. And it does have sacred uses. It's always had sacred uses. Alcohol, wine specifically, and even beer has had uses as a sacred. But I think a lot of it has to do with how it's made. How is it produced and how are you drinking it? If you're just once again, if you're addicted, it's going to be different. And you're just drinking to get drunk, it's going to be way different. But there are some entities that uh, are very fond of booze. Bacchus is one. Dionysus, actually several in that pantheon. Um, some of them are like beer, some of them like other stuff. The Anunnaki loved beer. They had beer all the time. So, but yeah, I'm not, when I get tipsy, I'm not like most people, I guess. I don't change much. You wouldn't even hardly know, except I'm friendlier, a little less standoffish. You know, it takes a lot to be able to tell. So, yeah, you you wouldn't necessarily know I'm drunk, uh, unless I was really, really drunk, which I don't get really, really drunk, really, really. No. Mm. So I have gotten a little tipsy. I get a little tipsy sometimes. So anyway, yeah, we can start to get some of our own goodies. We don't have to go through back channels or do any of that stuff. This is something that I'm still laughing over. Robert F. Kennedy. Who is it? There's some famous person. So he's putting on a diet. He says he's going to help him go on a diet, putting some guy on a carnivore diet, and they're going to have weigh-ins. So, and this is going to be a public thing. So I'm like, oh, good. He's not one of those vegan types. So he understands carnivore diet because honestly, carnivore diet has been very good to me. You know, I it's the only one I can really deal with. I can't really do the vegan thing. Doesn't work. I don't remember. But yeah, since I have been on a mostly meat diet, my swelling has gone down. But it's got to be pastured meat for me. It's got to be, safe, clean, not full of junk, not the stuff from the store. Whatever they do to it, it's not good. I can't use the stuff from the store anymore. Um, Too often. Now, I think once we get past that hurdle, the once RFK really gets cranking on it, I think we're going to see a time when it will be safe to get meat again, just from anywhere, where this country's meat will be safe again. But I think that there will be a little time lag in there. However, I have noticed there are some brands that are preemptingly dumping their nasty fake seasonings, their fake ass colorings and shit. I actually am seeing some things that are colored with stevia, turmeric, spirulina. You can use butterfly pea flower to get purple and blue. You can use spirulina to get a nice green, kind of a minty green. You can use turmeric to get like red through orange, red, orange, yellows, and on and on and on. Okay. And actually, even I guess there's something or other you can mix with the pea flower to get a red. So basically, there's plenty of natural options to color food if you want them to be prettier. You don't need all that crap. So I am actually seeing more of that now, and this is the way it is in other countries. So won't it be nice finally when we're not being poisoned anymore? I think we're going to have a lot of wonderful things happen then. I'm really looking forward to not being intimidated when I go out to shop. Right now, I'm still a little intimidated because I still have to be real careful and read labels. Anyway, so time for me to toddle off. I'm going. You guys be the best you can be. Mm-hmm. Keep your frequency up. We're not dying. We're not going into a dark age. We're going into a light age. Keep that in mind. Things are going to be different than we're used to. We're different back in the dark age. I mean, the dark is not going to win. We're on the other side of that. We're not going to keep getting our asses kicked by it, okay? So don't worry. Just be cautious for a little while. And I guess there will probably always be some kind of balance going on there, some kind of tug war going, maybe. But it's not going to be the same. They tell me it's going to be different kind of tug of war. It's going to be a different thing. It's going to be a different, what do they call it? Polarity. We're moving to a different polarity. Go figure that one out. Okay, I love you guys. I'm gonna try and be on Wednesday. I might have a chance to be on other times. I don't know. But this month, the beginning of the month, is really busy for me. So maybe not. There's a lot of stuff going on. Okay. Truth is where you find it. Hope you're always finding some here, and remember you're divine. You are creating the next reality over. Hey, the one we're going to. We're all creating the next reality. That's one of the wonderful things. We're all creating. It's wonderful. Now, so own it. Hey, we're creating reality as we go. Okay. See you Wednesday.